Okay, we are live. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
So,
morning.
I'm here with Jessica this morning, and we are live on both of our accounts. So, quick little introduction. My name's Haley. I am a mom of one, nurse of almost 9 years, and I jumped into high ticket sales last April, and I've really enjoyed it. Jessica, give us a little spiel about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Jessica. I joined this business the end of January last year, so I'm in a little over a month. I'm a mom of four, so I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and an almost 11-month-old. And I'm a full-time registered nurse that got to walk away from my job in 7 months after starting my high-ticket business. So now I work from home and make more money than I did as a registered nurse. So working a lot less hours, a lot less stress, all the things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been a nurse for about 9 years also. I'd have to go back and double check, but in between 9 and 10 years, about the same.
Yeah, because actually Jessica and I went to nursing school together for a hot minute. So that
Yeah.
was a whole different lifetime ago, pre-kids, pre-marriage, pre-everything. Yeah.
Literally.
So Jessica has been in this business a little bit over a year. And honestly, it has completely changed her life and it is so exciting. And this month specifically, I cannot wait to change so many more women's lives because the opportunity that is on everybody's plate is phenomenal. So currently in just 23, actually it's technically like 22 and a half sales, 23
Yeah.
sales if you round up, you can make your first $100,000 in this business.
hmm
Like what?
Crazy. Literally
But like
crazy.
what other low ticket business, what other side gig, what other anything can that happen in? I don't know of any,
hmm
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And yeah, so what's so special about this one is that like actually normally it takes about 25 sales to hit 100K in this business, which still is not that many sales. But now we're down to less than 23 sales. Like
Right.
so crazy. I'm so excited.
Yeah. If I could come in this month, like I would come in this month.
Right? I know. Even like last month too, I was like, can I like reinvest in myself? Like, is it too soon?
Right. Yeah. And then their extra cash back this month too. So
Mhm.
normally when you start, you get about like $900 cash back, like coming in normal month. In this month, you get 1,700 up to $2,500 cash back.
Yeah.
Like
It's literally
insane.
wild.
So that's literally yeah. And then your business pays for itself for like 10 months. Like you
Mhm.
don't even have to nothing. You just have 10 months covered, no stress, nothing to worry about. And if you're gonna show up and be consistent and coachable and work your business,
Mhm.
you'll make sales. Like you have 10 months to make one sale.
Yeah. Yeah. And so like we talk a lot about how you can come in with zero down financing. And we literally
Mhm.
walk you through that. We walk you through the different options, how to come in with zero down, and then you get cash back. The cash
Mhm.
back helps pay for your monthly payments for what did you say, Jess? Like 8 to 10 months. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
8 to 10 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you're roughly like, so we take that $1,725 cash back and divide it between all those months. Like you don't even
Mhm.
have to worry, right? Because we're going to be helping you close your sales while you're learning how to run your business. And pretty soon your loan is paid off and you don't even know what happened. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're like, wait, what? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Because yeah, when I had my investment paid off in 38 days, and I had no experience. Like I'd never done anything online before. I didn't even know how to make a reel. I didn't know anything joining the business.
Yeah.
So it's really like I'm living proof that you don't need to know anything. You don't need to have experience. You don't need to like tried something before. Like I'm literally living proof. And then I always tell people like this month especially like 10 months free in the business. That like to me that's just like mind blowing. I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you have to lose?
Exactly.
So you try it, it works, you leave your 9 to 5 and have freedom, or you just continue what you're doing.
Mhm.
Like it's the toss up. Like,
Yeah. Well, exactly. So like the absolute worst case scenario is you come into this business, you put life-changing products into your home that benefit
Mhm.
your family, okay? And your direct mentor helps you close your sales to cover the payment of your investment. Like you're
Yeah,
not losing any money out of your pocket, you have life-changing products, and let's say you don't like it. Okay, then you go back to your old job. Like
right.
your old job that you never even had to leave to run this business because
Mhm.
90% of us in this business started it working a job, having a family, just honestly taking things out of our lives that don't benefit us and replacing it with running a business, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Instead of
what have
pointless
you, yeah. So like, what have you sacrificed? Like, what have been like your number one sacrifices that you've done to succeed in this business?
I don't even know. Nothing really.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's why I feel like it's like your sacrifices. Like, what have you stopped doing and replaced it with your business?
I would say just endlessly scrolling on my phone. Everybody gets in bed at the end of the night and just doom scrolls to like get tired, I guess you could say. But instead of doing that, I work my business. Like, instead of watching other people's reels, I make my own now. Like, and it's more fun. Like, this job is literally so fun. Like, that's what I love about it too. Like, it doesn't, I shouldn't even say a job because it's not a job. It's like my business. I have so much fun doing it. I make all these connections. I get to help women across the world that I've never even met before change their lives. And like Haley was saying earlier, like your mentors and coaches, we do the first $75,000 in sales for you. So that puts $20,000 in your pocket. Like, that's crazy. Hang on, I just need to shut the door.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. Like, it literally puts the money back in your pocket. It gives you life-changing products, and you're helping other people put life-changing products in their home, as well as change their lives financially. Like, a lot of us that are in this business are healthcare workers, right? And like, yes, we like to help people. Do we like to be burned out 24/7 from picking up extra shifts to make more money, to care for people, whatever? No, not really. But if we can help care for people in a different way, like, it still gives us that satisfying feeling, right?
Yes.
Like, satisfied that want to help others, and seeing them like financially succeed and also like mentally succeed, like the mental vision that they have for themselves at the beginning when they first start the business to even just a couple months in completely changes. Like, instead of being financially driven, these women are now just driven, right? They're driven to be a better person, a better mother, a better wife, a better whatever, just from joining this business and being around people that think that way and feel that way. Like,
when you put yourself in the right room with the right people, like, your whole life shifts. Like, going to like back to your 9 to 5, like, oh, is it the weekend yet? Oh, is it 4:00 yet? Can we go home? To let's go, girl. We're gonna make $20,000 this month. Like, it's just a whole different shift of like who you surround yourself with is who you become. And like, when people are draining you at your 9 to 5 and they hate their job, they just want to go home. I don't even know, like, don't do their job. So you have to pick up the extra work and do their job. Then it's draining. Like, that's physically draining. And then you step into a room where you have motivating, inspirational women in front of you. You just want to reach their goals. Like, there's girls making $30,000 a month, and like, their inspiration, like, get after them, chase them, run, like, be with them. And they like, everyone is just so nice. Like, I don't even know how to compare it, but it's just like putting yourself in the right room with the right people because they want you to win too. Like, it's not just like me. Like, I don't want to just be the only one making $20,000 a month. Like, I want everybody on my team. Like, I'm supporting them and helping them get to their goals.
Well, exactly. That's just it, is like when you are with people that want you to succeed and want to see you win, it just feels so good. Like, it's not, this isn't the type of business where like in a traditional MLM, right? Where the person at the top makes all the money and you're just the little minions making all the sales for them. That's not how this business works at all.
Not at all.
Like, for example, here, Jessica technically is my direct mentor, right? So yes, she is mentoring me into the business, but that doesn't mean that she's always going to make more money than me. That doesn't mean that I can't surpass her with my sales numbers and make more money than her. It doesn't mean that if I decide to leave the business and never touch it, that she's going to make less money off of her sales. Like, no, her commissions is based off of her direct sales. And like, the more direct sales that she makes, that's what like increases her pay rank, if that makes sense. So not like an MLM. We do have like direct mentorship, which is often compared to like how real estate does their type of mentorship, right? Like, you come out of your realtor boards or whatever test they have to take. Hey, do you know how to sell houses? No. Do you know what you're doing? No. right? But you team up with another realtor, they teach you how to do it, right? And then as you are learning more, they're making less commissions and you're making more until finally they're like booted out and you're like making your full commissions. It's essentially the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I've seen it in this business of people outgoing their mentor. Like it happens. Like even Jess and Tara in our business, Tara is above Jess. Like she hit the legacy rank. She's been here for two to 3 years. I can't remember exactly. Is it 3 years or 2?
I feel like it's got to be 3 years. I feel like now.
Yeah. I feel, and she unlocked legacy where she gets paid $5,000 for life, whether she works her business or not. Like, tell me where else you can get that in 3 years.
Yeah.
Like she like just $5,000 every month to her door. And then it goes all the way up. Like each rank that you keep going from there, you get up to $80,000 a month for life. Like that is what I'm trying to leave behind for my children.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And that's
my 9-to-5 is never going to give me that.
Right? No. And so that's just the thing is like, you can leave this for your children. It is willable and deedable to your children once you get there. Right. And so like, that is everybody's goal is to get there. Right.
And it took her 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I'm pretty sure that in the 6 years that I worked at the same hospital, a Sanford hospital, I maybe made an extra $4 like over those years, you know what I mean? Because like you get like 23 cents here, maybe 50 cents, and you're like, oh my God, 50-cent raise. Yeah. But like in the grand scheme of things, that's nothing.
No, because then the economy is going up. Everything else is going more expensive. So really you're just at the same spot.
Same spot. Exactly. The same spot.
It's just a bigger number that you have on your paycheck, but it still covers the same amount, if not less.
Exactly. For sure. Okay. So how did you get introduced to this business and like, why were you even looking for something?
Yeah, good question. So I was looking back in January last year. I was looking for something because I was going on maternity leave with my 4th baby in March. So I had him in March. So he's a year old next month. Like I can't believe he's almost a year old. But I was so stressed out because we were already living paycheck to paycheck on my full-time registered nurse paychecks. Go on maternity leave, you get 60% of your pay for 6 weeks. The other 6 weeks you get nothing because the other 6 weeks are like optional. They expect you to go back to work after 6 weeks of being home with your newborn.
Yeah.
But I took 12 weeks off with my other 3. So I'm like, I'm taking 12 weeks off with this baby, no matter whether I'm eating ramen noodles for 12 weeks, like I'm staying home with my baby.
Right. Yeah.
So I was looking online, for something to like supplement income for me to make money at home with my baby.
Right.
And I tried that Amazon Flex, and that's actually, it was fun when I did it. I did it like back in COVID times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you like go to the Amazon thing, they load up all your packages, and then you just get it on your phone. It will like give you a map of like, okay, go to this house and like, this is the package you drop off. It was so much fun, to be honest, but it was like 4 hours and I got paid like $100. So like, it was decent. It was fun. So here, like, that's literally what I thought, because that's the only like side job I'd ever done. And it was fun. So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to strap my newborn in the car and I'm going to go deliver Amazon package.
Oh my gosh.
But then, so I kept looking online, like researching how to make money at home. What can I do to make money at home with my baby? Like, and then it was like all these typing jobs. I'm like, I'm not going to sit and type. And like, to me, I don't even know how those work. Like, I have no idea. But those kept popping up, and I don't even remember else what was popping up. But I was like, okay. And then I was just scrolling on social media one day, like everybody does. And there was this girl that popped up, and she was like talking about making all this money online. And I was like, no way. Like, is she really? And then I like would type a message to her, and then I'd be like, no, Jessica, and I delete it. I was so nervous. And then I think I did that for like 3 days in a row because I kept seeing her pop up. So like every day I would type a message and then I would delete it. And then finally, like the one day I'm like, Jessica, just send the message. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Right.
Right.
So I sent her a message. I was like, what are you doing? You need to like, tell me what you're doing. So then she like asked me a few questions, like asking what I was doing for work, like what my goals were, of like why I was looking for money. So here I am like typing her this novel, like, I need to survive at home on maternity leave.
Yeah.
And all the things. And then that's pretty much how I got introduced to it, I guess, is I just reached out to her and she kind of gave me all the details from there. But I was scared to send the message because, of course, like I had no idea what she was doing. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
And I scrolled back to like see, and I was like, I need proof. Like prove to me. Like prove it. Like I'll believe you.
Yeah.
But like I feel like that's how everybody is online now. Like I need proof that this is legit and real.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's why I put so much on my page of proof to show people that this is real. Like it's just mind blowing to me. And I'm like, I was scared, but I'm so glad I sent the message. I'm so scared, like so scared to invest in the business. I was so scared to start. I'd never done anything online. Like I was scared to post. I was like scared about everything, but I was just like, what's the worst that could happen?
Exactly. And I remember too, like I looked back and looked at like the messages I sent you also whenever I first, because I watched you for like a long time, if I felt like, before I reached out and said something. And I actually like went to my cabin and I was by myself and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to message her. I'm just going to do it. And I literally messaged you and then like tossed my phone, like when I started doing yard work, I was like, I can't, what did I just do? Why did I just reach out? Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. And then after you like got me thinking about like, okay, what are my goals? Like, what do I want to do with my life? Where do I see myself in X amount of years or like whatever? My husband and I had already been talking about those questions together. Like, how are we going to make more money? Do I go back to school? Like, is that even worth it? Blah, 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 blah. So then when I came home and like mentioned this opportunity to him, he's like, yeah, that actually makes sense. Like invest in something that you're going to have a return on investment in only 4 to 5 sales versus going back to school. Because I only have my associates in nursing. So like I still need to finish and get my BSN. You know, and then a BSN doesn't really get you any pay increase at all. So then you got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And it's like, also, I hate school.
Yep.
I do. I absolutely hate school. And so it was kind of a no-brainer, actually, on like, okay, invest, you know, $20,000 plus to go back to school, or invest just a portion of that into a business that can get us money back in our pocket in just 4 to 5 sales. Like, it was a no-brainer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it literally was a no-brainer. And
yeah,
what I loved about the business is like I can do 4 sales, and like if it doesn't work, like after my 4 or 5 sales and I have my investment paid off, like I quit working. Like I don't have to keep doing it. And that's the thing, is that was my goal. I'm like, I just want to make 1 sale a month and pay my mortgage.
Yep.
And then my paycheck from work I'll keep, and that's my money. And I don't have to throw it at my mortgage. Yeah. And then when I started the business and I saw like how it was working and how it works, and it was just like mind blowing, because I was like, I can do this. I really can do this. I'm doing it. And then I had my first 5-figure month and I'm like,
what just happened?
Yeah. I was like, what? I just made like 6 months of nursing income in 1 month.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, speaking of income, I got to give you a shout out. Didn't you make like 10K this month? More than 10K? Yeah, I just saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was like 10,300.
Yeah, like literally. And you're a real mom. You are a real mom of 4 kids who literally goes to wrestling and dance and all of the things, grocery pickup. Like, it's not like you are a celebrity who has a nanny caring for your kids and like you just go around and whatever. Like, no, you're a real mom.
Yep. We have dance on Mondays, wrestling's Tuesday, Thursdays, and a wrestling meet every Saturday.
Yeah.
Forever.
And like, okay, now if you had still, because congratulations also, you no longer work full time as a what were you again? Case manager. Yeah. So like, if you had still had that job, would you be making it to all those things, all those extracurriculars, or would your husband be doing most of that?
Yeah, like dance, I wouldn't be able to make it because dance starts at 4:00 and I work till 4:30.
Right.
So I would have either had to leave work early every Monday or not brought her to dance. Right. And then wrestling's late. Wrestling's at 6:30 to 7:30. Or no, 5:30 to 6:30. Yeah, 5:30 to 6:30. But that would have been a huge rush because I get off work at 4:30. I would have to go get the boys from daycare, go pick up the two from school after school, and get home. And that honestly takes like an hour. Like
Yep.
when I go to leave, like when I left work to do that, when I was at my 9 to 5, it literally took me an hour. Like I'd leave work at 4:30, I'd get home at 5:30. So yeah, again, he would be late to wrestling every day.
Yeah, try to shove some food in the kids before you're out the door. Like,
Yep, because we always feed him an egg before wrestling practice. He gets a fried egg before wrestling.
get some protein in you. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I never worked weekends, so I would have made it to Saturday meets. So that wouldn't have been an issue, but it would like the week would just like fly by, to be honest, too. And it would be just hurry up. I only get to see you at dinner time. Then you need to go take a bath, get in bed, and then repeat.
Exactly.
And then you get frustrated with them at bedtime. Like when I was working full time, like go to bed. I need to wake up and go to work in the morning, like go to sleep. And now I'm just like, oh, you want me to read you 4 books? Sure.
Right. Exactly. Like it doesn't feel like you're just shoving them into bed and like not spending time with them. Like you actually have to spend that time. And that's something that I really enjoy too. So I currently only work 8 days a month as a nurse. So it's like I work a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'm off for like literally 12 days and then another 4 days stretch or whatever. So like getting to put her to bed at night and read those books and cuddle with her and then being able to take her to school in the mornings and pick her up from school. Like I love that because she's only 3.5. And if I had to put her on a school bus, like I would feel so sad at 3.5 years old. Plus, like with a nurse, being a nurse and working 12-hour shifts, like I wouldn't be there to put her on the school bus anyways. My husband also works 12-hour shifts. So then like, who's putting her on the school bus? Grandparents? Okay, well, they're not retired. So like, how is that going to work? So it's so nice to be able to do that and not have to stress about it.
Yeah. And then you just got full day shift, which is huge.
Yes.
Because that's like impossible and unheard of as a floor nurse.
Literally, it honest to God makes absolutely no sense. Okay. So I started doing a course and people are going to think this is weird. I don't even freaking care. So I started a course on like mindset and like mindset around money and just mindset around life and whatever and manifestation. And I literally every single day for like months was manifesting a daytime position. And I never asked about it because I was like, I've only been at this job at this specific hospital for a year. Like, there's no way, like, there's a wait list, like, whatever. And I also was bouncing between inpatient unit and the ER. And I'm very much an ER nurse. I don't really like inpatient, but I also was like, I've only been here a year. Like, I can't like start making demands, you know? So I just like kept manifesting it, didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden one day I got an email that was like, hey, Haley, we're offering you this position, these shifts in the ER. It'll start on this day. Do you want it? And I was like, what? Yes. 8 days a month, day shift in the ER. Yes.
Yeah. And you're like looking at it. Is this a real email?
Exactly. Is this one of those fraud things? What is this? Is this a phishing email?
Yeah.
But literally, like, I've been doing day shift and night shift flip-flopping for 9+ years. Yeah. I don't know what to do with myself now. My new schedule officially started the 25th of January. So I'm only like 2 weeks in and I don't know what to do. I'm like, wait, what do you mean it doesn't take me more than, 24 hours to flip back and like be a normal human? Like,
yeah. And that goes back to like, that makes me think of when I was working 12-hour shifts as a floor nurse. I was on the surgical trauma floor and I was rotating days and nights. I was pregnant with my second. So we had our second when our first was like, she was 2 months shy of 2. So she was almost 2. And then obviously I gave birth, had the second. So we had 2 under 2 for like 2 months. And I'm like going to night shift. And I like told my manager, I'm like, my husband cannot survive at home with 2 under 2 all night. And then he has to go to work in the morning. I'm like, this isn't going to work. So she was like lenient, let me do day shift for like a short amount of time till like we figured out the night routine and stuff. And then she's like, okay, you need to go back to nights again. I'm like, I don't think he can. Like, and it's hard because I'm a breastfeeding mom and like they know like in the night they just want mom. So it
Yeah.
was very hard. So like, I was like, I can't. So then I ended up leaving and found a full-time, another 12-hour like day shift job at another hospital in town.
Mhm.
But it was hard. Like that was a very hard time. And it's also showing like I had to literally change my life around my job. Like,
Mhm.
and that's not how life should be.
No, it really shouldn't. And I actually have a coworker who was a new mom beginning of this year. And because she'd only been at our hospital for less than 6 months, she didn't qualify for anything more than 6 weeks of being home with her baby. And then, like, I remember I used to think, like, yeah, I'll work full time after I have Olivia, like, it's not a big deal, whatever. But then you have this baby, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't think I want to leave this baby. What do you mean? What do you mean I have to leave this baby? And I mean, I thankfully got 12 weeks with her and I still didn't want to leave. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to have to go back full time. And like, I just feel like I just felt for this mom. Like, she was a single mom too. Like, how I just wish that there was something different for her, something better for her. And like, she couldn't even come back part time because she had to be full time so she could have benefits, for herself and her baby. And then she tried to go through all of the like the state insurance type thing, but she makes just too much money. Just too much money to qualify for anything. And she's like, I don't know what to do, And like, she's not alone. There's so many people out there who are just on the cusp, right? Like, that is why the middle class is stuck where we are, because we don't make enough money to like be able to do whatever the frick we want, but we make too much money to get assistance for things. So like, this opportunity really has opened the door for hundreds of women to step out of this place that we're all stuck, to be able to live the life that you want and not have to change your life around your job. Like, it's just,
Yeah. And now I work my business when I want to. The kids are home. I'm fully present with my kids. It's like my business works around my life. We go to wrestling on a Saturday. I'm at wrestling. I'm not working. Like, it's just the biggest blessing I could have ever like found. And it's so weird, like how you're manifesting your day shift. Like, it's literally like this got put in front of me at the perfect time, like when I needed it the most. And I have another woman that joined me, and we first talked in August, and then she just joined me in January. Like, we talked in August, she needed time. She came back in January. She's like, okay, I'm ready. And she's just like, the day that we talked, because then I don't even remember, it was probably December maybe when we had a call. Like, I talked to her in the DMs, and then I think we did a call. I don't even remember what month, but the day that we had a call, she goes, you were screaming at me to do this because I saw a billboard with your last name on it. Like, it was just a sign for her. Like, she's screaming at me. She's telling me I need to do this. Like, this is my sign. And then the same day, she like looks at her horoscope every day, and it was literally like, something's going to get presented to you. You're going to be scared, but you need to do it. And like, she's just like, every sign that I could have had was given to me that day, and I knew I needed to go for it. And like, it's just so crazy how those things happen.
It really is. And like, that's a whole, like, I go down a whole loop, like a whole thing of like quantum physics. And like, I ran into someone the other day who was like talking about quantum faith. So like, whether you believe in God, the universe, extraterrestrials, I don't freaking care what you believe in, you cannot deny that when you start focusing on what you want and you start noticing the positive things around you, like, things just fall into place. Like, they really do. Like,
yeah. That's even when I reached out to my girl and I did the call. Like, I didn't join for 2 weeks, and that I regret those 2 weeks, because if I would have started 2 weeks sooner, like, how much farther I would be, But I had to just like process everything and be like, and then I finally obviously was like, okay, what do I have to lose, But every day when I was driving my kids to daycare on my way to work, I was like, what about if I could make $10,000, $20,000 a month? Like, in a year from now, what would my life look like? And then I thought about it, and now it's happening. Like, never imagined I would be able to, like never thought I could do it. But then joining the business, my whole mind shift changed. And like now money comes easy and effortlessly.
Yeah.
Like,
Really.
and I even remember like way back when I started, I messaged my mentor. Excuse me. I messaged my mentor before I even made my first sale. And like when you get into the business, we help people work on their mindset, like we're talking about. And before I even made my first sale, I messaged her. I said, I am the happiest I've ever been. Like I literally just had that shift in my mindset before I even made any money. Like, and I was like, I love this. Like, this is what I needed. This is what I wanted. This is everything I needed to come to me.
Well, exactly. I honest to God also feel like a totally different person, a totally different woman than I was last April. Like it really, when you put yourself in these new situations with people that have different experiences in life, different outlooks on life, different outlooks on money, it really changes you as a person if you're open to receiving that information. Like I, honest to God, before starting this business, I didn't know what my credit score was. I had never taken out a loan on my own. I just went with my husband. Like him and I had been together since I was 20 years old. Like we bought a house, we bought multiple houses together, properties, vehicles, but like he was always in charge of it.
Yeah.
And then with this business, this was mine. Like I logged on, I'm like, oh, that's my credit score. Okay. Took out a loan in my name. Like, okay, perfect. And then fast forward a few months, my credit score had increased dramatically just from having a loan in my name, paying it off, like making payments on it on time, that I was able to buy a car in my own name without my husband as a co-signer. Like I was so excited whenever I was able to do that. I'm like, yeah, something's officially like all mine.
Yeah. I'm finally a grown up.
Exactly. Like at 30 years old, I'm an adult. Like, yes.
Yeah.
And so it's just such an amazing experience for many reasons. And like this month, especially being able to come in and make your first $100,000 with only 23 sales, like that is absolutely crazy. And we help you close your first like 20K in commissions, about is roughly what it is with this business, like your direct mentor. So like paying off,
paid off.
Investment paid off, plus money in your pocket, like plus like everything else that comes with it, your mindset, your financial stability, like everything, just for trusting yourself and taking the step, the uncomfortable step. Because we're not going to lie, we were all scared. Like if you ask anybody in this business right now how they felt after they officially signed up, most of them say, I wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I was so nervous. I don't know what to do. Like,
yeah. And we have it like so laid out when you join to help you through the beginning.
Yeah.
So you get like a daily email for 8 days. It's like orientation at a new job. The email is going to tell you what to do, what training to go watch, what audiobook, podcast to listen to help your mindset. And it's all laid out for you in an email. You have any questions, you reach out to your mentor. Like no question's a dumb question. Like we are here to help you, coach you, and get you through and help you make $20,000 a month. Like that is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even after you hit that mark, your mentor is still there for you to answer your questions.
Yeah, literally. Like we are all in communication every day, asking questions, answering questions, helping each other out. Like you are never alone. And like Jess said, like no question is ever a dumb question, because most of us that started here had no experience whatsoever in any type of sales at all. And so that training that she's talking about in the emails laid out, like it is laid out for people in a way that like if you've never done it, you're going to be able, like you're going to get it.
Yeah. It's so amazing. Like I just want to like shout it from the rooftops so everybody in the world knows about it.
Well, exactly. And like I had never like I don't necessarily go around just telling people about it, right? Like it's not like that's what I'm doing in my real life, but I don't not talk about it either, right? Like if someone asks me about it, sure, I'm going to talk about it. Well, I had never like mentioned anything to anyone that I work with at my job about it whatsoever. And all of a sudden one day they're like, well, what are you doing? And it's like, oh gosh. Okay. And of course, everyone at first is like, well, that's a scam. And I'm like, well, hold on. I've been doing this since April. And they're like, oh, wait, really? I thought you just started. Nope, I've been doing it since April. And they're like, oh, maybe that is a real thing then.
Right.
Okay. It's like, no, this isn't like some random, like quick little whatever, like the Zaya pop-up stuff. When that all popped up, that was like super hot for a hot minute and then it went away. Like, no, this is like like the business itself is 50 years old. And then the women that we work with have been doing this for like 3 to 4 years and clock like $5 million in sales every single month. Like this isn't a little thing. Like this is huge.
Yeah. Well, it's mind blowing. And then everyone's like, but who's going to buy from you? You don't need to know anybody. We're not going to have you go chase your friends. You're not going to go chase your family. Like we teach you all of that.
Exactly.
You don't need to. I don't know who's going to buy from me when I joined. I had no idea. I didn't know anything. Like I literally went into this blind. I have been, healthcare my entire life. That's all I know. And then I was like, I'm going to try something new. Like, let's go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And like now, however many months it's been since April, I'm not going to count that, but whatever. However many months that has been. Okay. Now at the end of this month, I'm going to be in a room with multimillionaires. Literally in a room with multimillionaires. What? I'm going to be learning so much just from like being in their presence and like watching how they like carry themselves and what they talk about. And like, I'm so excited to like listen to them talk. And like, if I would have never started this business, I would never be there. Like, I would never do that. I would never be going to California or anything like that. So
yeah, you're going to meet the founder of the business there.
Yes.
Like that is insane.
You're 52, I think it's actually 52-year-old business. Yeah. The founder.
The founder and his son are going to be there. Like,
yeah,
that's amazing. Like, I'm so excited for you.
I know. I'm so excited. Yeah, it'll be wild, but like, I don't even know. Just like, if you guys have any interest at all, like just reach out to one of us and ask. Okay. And don't be surprised. Guess what? We're going to ask you about your goals. We are. Sorry. That's what we want to know. Cause like, I don't want to spend an entire day talking with you if you don't actually care about the business and you're just being nosy. Like, I'm sorry. Like if you're actually serious, I want to have a real conversation with you. I want to know like, what are your struggles? Okay. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Like how much money do you need to make per month in order to not just survive, but like have enough to do all the extra things, like put in a savings account for your kid or like, travel or whatever. Like I want to know those things. And it's not because I'm being nosy. It's because I care. Like, that's just it.
Yeah. And then we book on a calendar because we're going to meet face to face and make sure that we're going to work well together. Because we don't just take anybody on our team. We need to make sure we align because we're going to work closely together for months to help you close those first $75,000 in sales.
Yeah.
So we get you booked on the calendar. After we get you booked, we get you the information. And you watch the video and then write down all your questions. When we hop on and meet face to face on video, Zoom, then we answer your questions and make sure that we'd be a good fit to work together.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it's honestly like such a smooth process if you're just like willing to actually have a conversation. Like it comes super smooth. It can be super quick. We get you the information. Like she said, you watch it. It's like a little over an hour long and just write down your questions and then bring them to the call and we'll just answer them for you face to face because it's so much better to have a real conversation with someone face to face like that over Zoom than it is like just be messaging back and forth and like having miscommunications and like whatever. So yeah, I don't know. That was a good conversation. I'm so glad that you hopped on here with me, Jess. And like, just to remind you guys, think about this. Okay. Do the math in your head. 23 sales to make $100,000 in commissions. Could you make 23 sales? I bet you could.
And you can do that in like however fast you want to.
Yeah.
Like it can be literally 6 months from now. You can have $100,000. Yeah. Like you can do it in 4 months. You can do it in a year. Like everybody's timeline is different and like that's up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It was great talking with you, Haley. Thanks for bringing me on with you.
Yeah, no problem. You have a good rest of your day. Bye.
You too. Bye.